All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, the 4th of December, and everything's great in the USA. Everything, the jobs are better than expected. 211,000 jobs. Make sure this is on. My mic on? Yes, it is. Okay. So everything is better, and jobs are better than expected. There was a surprise. I want you guys to understand. Everybody should be surprised by this. An OPEC Saudi minister came out and said they're going to increase production, killing oil right now. I can't believe it. It was just like 2 weeks ago. They said that they're going to work to stabilize the price of oil. They're going to stabilize it at 25 bucks, put everybody out of business, call it consolidation, and then it'll be back up to 70 bucks in 3 years after they kill everybody. They need to create some more pain. All right. So why is the market breaking based on the fact that that the unemployment number came in, right? So we got a surprise from Draghi yesterday, and now Janet Yellen gets what she wants, and she can go and raise rates. But the market doesn't like the idea that we're going to get a 1/4 point interest rate, which is mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling because I grew up in an environment, I got my first loan on my house was 18%. So. All right. So I think that you have to be careful today. I think this is one of those trades that could sell off here in the morning. And then once it turns around, it's got in the last 2 days, the action that we've received, it can get you, lull you in sense of security thinking that the market is still going down lower. I like the idea that we retrace back to the 2050 area. And, I think if we get back above the 200-day average today, it could be one of those days where we just keep moving higher. All right. Bonds sell-off yesterday was huge. We have not put our indicators into the bond chart. That's why I haven't been showing it. And gold rallied was a pre-number and then broke, which you should expect. The gold should break, thinking that, they have a inverse relationship to the fact that if we get an interest rate hike, it'll make a stronger dollar. And also there will be a 0.25% you could get on your money instead of holding gold and paying the carrying costs, right? All right. So let's go to share the charts. Western Illinois down to Bloomington, Illinois this weekend to take on the Redbirds in the second round of the FCS playoffs. Baby Joe is ready to go. We got everybody this year since the Northwestern game. First time the whole fam's going to be there. My brother and his kids and all my kids and my mother, everybody. It's going to be.
Better watch out up there.
You gotta watch out.
They better not cheer for their own team.
You know what? We might have to rush the field. Might have to rush the field and help them out because we got to go watch the Baby Joe show. That's what we call it, the Baby Joe show. All right, everybody. And Casino Girl. You want your mommy. I know you should always listen to mom, right? That's why we called it Man Over Market. We want people to be able to listen to their mom. All right, let me share the screen. Let's go here. Share.
Got a few questions already.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so Steve, one of our loyal followers on YouTube, wants to know, how do we get the indicators?
They're coming out next week.
And we want to tell everybody that our new website will be live next week too, because people are trying to register on the old website.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why we've been a little. The indicators will be out next. The new charts, everything will be released on Ninja Trader next Friday, and then we have a couple other ways for you to get the indicators. Okay. All right. So I can't. I don't want to give you dribs and drabs. I want to give you, reality. All right. So interesting yesterday. So here's the high. Okay. Here's the high. All right. And remember, I tell you that sometimes you have to split the profile. So look at bracket J. All right. This was in the afternoon when I actually kind of made the call that I thought that the market would go to 53. So this would have caught 10 points. If anybody doesn't believe me, please go on the Twitter and relook on the Twitter and you will see. All right. And so bracket J is where we started from 62, and then we just went basically like a lead balloon, right? I thought 53 would be the low. We had a projected low of 53. Yeah.
Turn the sensitivity in the mic up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Try. You having trouble hearing me?
Yeah, it's a little faint.
All right. How's that? Is that better? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, good. Sorry. All right. So as we speak, we are making a new Globex low. Okay. As we speak. All right. I think right here, we're going to have to take this, like, I'm going to take this profile. I'm going to go like, and I'm going to go like this right here and go, come on. All right. And I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say that right here, this 53.75 is going to be the key on the way back up. All right. 53.75. I'm going to go right here. But where did we go last night? All right. We went to where this thing all started in the afternoon. That's just the afternoon. So above that, right? So we get above 53.75. We get back above this area right here, this open, which is 50. So 53.75 to 55.75 is going to be a range that I'm going to look at today, right? If I'm trading and I want to get the market above that, and then we go fill this back in. We have some single prints up here, okay? And then we have all the noise that we have from yesterday. We'd have this high volume node here at 70, and then we've got single prints from yesterday's sell off from 76 to the high, okay? All right, let's go on the downside. So this is why I'm trying to tell you, I don't want you to get trapped down here, okay? All right, we're making a new Globex low. We got yesterday's low, which took out, some of the, right here was an old low, an unfinished bottom. I'm gonna have to go all the way over here, right, to the 1240 area, because we're gonna have to go back here. All right, come on. Sometimes this chart is too sensitive for me. And that's not moving right. Let's do it this way. Sorry, people. This keeps not happening to me yet.
Sure.
Too sensitive.
Hit the F.
No, I don't want that. I want to be over here in this area.
All right.
All right. Here's where I want. Okay. All right. So we look back in this area. Okay. All right. I mean, we've got a big buying tail here. All right. And from 2036. Okay. And then if I go over here, all right, we've got this whole area in here. So, I mean, this is a possibility for us to get back into this 2042 to 43. I mean, we're already at we tested the 2050 area yesterday, right? So this was my next area I was looking at for possibility that we could get back down in here. Let me take a look in here and do some splits. Okay. So we got an unfinished bottom here all the way down to 2028.5. All right. Which would be another 3,000 point down day. I don't think that we're going to get that. I think that the market's going to get is legit into the over sold area right now. And I think that you got to be careful that we get a steep turnaround today. And it's going to be that key that I showed you when I did the split earlier on the day, see? So we're here at 2046.5, all right? So I'm looking to see if we take out this low, and then I'm going back to the 20, this area that I just came from, all right? All right, here's 2042. Got some unfinished stuff here, and then I got some single prints You got a single print. This is way here at 2033 half. So this is a possibility today. If the market and all the institutional investors believe, it's ironic. Remember we talked about someone that kept asking me about single prints yesterday, and I kept saying, well, they're caused because when the big guys come in, they want to get one way, okay? And if you look about where we took that sell off from the other day, we're down about 4,000 or 5,000 points. So I don't want to say that some people get a little whisper about what the unemployment's going to be or what Draghi's going to do, but some people get it, and I wish that we were part of that, but we didn't get it. So at the end of the day, the market, as far as I'm concerned, is basically going to let me see if I can do this, and I'll bring in a day chart too. Kind of the show today. We've got a lot of things going on. Let me get to this day chart. S&P day chart. What's that? What do I hit in? F11? F11.
What do you want to do?
I gotta hit that F11.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And you want to unpin that top?
What, right here?
More. See the pin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So here's the day chart. Yesterday we dipped below, right? We started to dip below the 200-day average. All right. So, I'm looking at this. So, the possibility, of 2020, 2017, that's what it's telling us. I don't believe it today. I think that I don't want you guys to get caught in a scenario where they got us thinking that the market is gonna, keep heading down because, if it's data dependent, the data really wasn't that bad. I mean, the unemployment number came out and it's good. So I just think this is more of the same when we look at this day chart, okay? And you look at this is a day chart, and you look at this consensus widget. This is telling me that down here in the low, this is why we rallied. There was really not a lot of participation, right, on the sell side. So we rallied back up in here. So I think that this is a key area right here. I mean, we're just in this consolidation mode. All right. Now, if we get, here's the low from yesterday, 2040 area. Okay. I mean, this market could maybe go down and test the mid 20s today and still turn around. So I'm really concerned about that. They've got us thinking that this is the end here. So we got to be careful with that. F11 again.
F11, then move it. Just click F11.
I did. Boy, am I disheveled today.
I'll throw it off.
All right, there we go. All right, so let's talk about today, where we're at right now. All right, so we got a value area high of 2069.5. I got a value area low of 2040. All right, I've got a point of control of 2047.5, which we are bouncing off, and then we've got a bull bear zone up here of 2075.25, which was that split that I showed you. Okay, all right. Right now, the 5-minute pivot, we just took it out. It's up above now, right here at 2067.5. Okay, so the 5-minute pivot is in a sell. All right, let's see what the sisters are doing. And I'm starting to do this stuff now. So now that we've got it, it becomes a lot easier to enter it. So the Russell's trading inside of value. Got the 5-minute pivot in a sell right here. Okay, 1176.5. We got the high at 1182.20. Okay, and point of control 1172, and then I got a bull bear zone of 1170.90. So we're below that, and then the value area low of 1166.66. Listen, if you are trading ES, any of these indexes, I don't care, any of them, you need to be watching all of them because the best moves come when they're all in agreement. Okay, and they give you, and the indicators that we've developed them because over 20 years, we want to be, what's the hardest thing to do? Point of entry. What's the second hardest thing to do? Stay with the trade, right? What's the third hardest thing to do, right? I don't know if I can put these in order, but they're all hard to do. Point of entry, stay with the trade, and pull the trigger to get out, right? So that's how Pat designed these CCIs to just become like, what do you call it? Trading for dummies, as far as I'm concerned. He designed it for me because these are the things I asked him. I said, Pat, I want to make sure that I'm staying on the right side of the market. So when these are all green or this becomes gray, I know that I have to cover or get neutral. And when I'm on the right side of the market, they allow me to stay with a trade. And these are why we designed them. We designed them to help us with the things that are hard to do, right? Because why is it hard to do? Because we all have opinions. And when you have opinions, your opinion sometimes overrides your eyes. And that's the reason we developed those these indicators, right? The pivots are there to help us. All right, so the NASDAQ is right below value, and it's in a sell, but it's right at the pivot. All right. Okay, let me bring down the Dow. The Dow is trading below their value, okay? And it also is in a sell. Now, remember I was telling you that we fool around with these things because I can go to the regular trading hours, right? I can go to the regular trading hours and I'll get a different pivot. So sometimes you have to decide what's the best for you, or you're going to have the ability to go back and forth from the extended hours to the trading hours, right? So I can go here right now and I can go to the data series, all right? And I can go from the extended hours, go here and say, okay, I'm going to go to my regular trading hours. So Globex, Index, Futures, RTH, regular trading hours. I'm going to put that in, okay? And for your pivot calculation, and you see we put R1, R2, R3 in here, okay? You have to use those hours so that you get the accurate numbers, all right? So right here, we are in a sell. I must have had it in there, okay? So at the end of the day, you can go back and forth and you'll get a couple different scenarios. So right now, I am going to wait for the opening. When an opening comes, I am going to be looking at the profile. I'm going to look about where we go. So we now have a new low, right? We got a new low in the Globex. I moved my little teal line down here. All right, we made a low of 2046.75. All right, we got yesterday's low at 2040. Okay, so the key for me this morning is to see in the regular trading hours, do I take this low out? Do I exceed this low? And I need to exceed it by 5 ticks. 5 ticks tells me it's going to be, that's what I need for the market to do. So to see if we're going to have any more movement on the downside, okay? Any more movement on the downside. Exceeding a low by just 2 ticks for me is not enough, all right? So I just, and then right here, remember we talked about the bull bear zone, and it's right in here. So I made this click, right? I'm looking at that, and this stopped short of yesterday. Remember, markets go, like to retrace back to where, retrace where they came from. Now, this retracement to me is kind of bogus because it happened overnight. Why did it trace? It retraced overnight. It's got to retrace during the regular trading sessions. But, the people trading overnight also, the stock market's not trading. So, I don't know what they're trading on. But at the end of the day, this was a good point. This is where the market came from in the second half of the day, right? All right. I hope I'm not being confusing. When you get into the trading room, we are going to teach you this stuff, and you're going to learn how to do it, and you're all going to become very profitable traders, okay? That's going to be the goal, right? Okay. All right. Now, let me bring down oil. Look at this. Oil was on its way. It was going. It was above 40 bucks. And what is it? I'm sorry. I can't laugh. I can't laugh because I remember 2 weeks ago when they came out and they said, and if you guys are following me, I said, if you believe the Saudis, then you guys that's that's like I don't know, 16-year-old girl on her first date and the guy telling her she loves him, right? You can't believe that stuff, right? Anyway, so we got bull bear zone 41.24. We're trading below value. We are actually now below $40. And I said earlier this week, I think the mid 30s are on their way, and today could be the day. Today could be the day. All right. So you know what? Lower oil is good for you and me. All right. Let's see how about the move in bonds yesterday? That was incredible. Oh, look at this. So on the number, gold broke, all right, because the number was in line. The markets. So this is incredible, right? So I keep telling you about gold being a demand product, right? And so now gold could be, if it could be a hedge against inflation, right? And then I talk about the fact that gold is, people that own gold or institutions own gold, if we get an interest rate hike, they could now, gold has a carrying cost, and really, it costs you money to hold gold, and the reason you're buying it. So, that's what everybody's been saying the move has been based on, right? They've been based on the fact that they're going to get an interest rate cut or hike, and then people are going to move into gold, right? So the market's moved down. But now we're rallying on good job data, and we're still rallying. So is this telling us, this is going to be bogus? They're not going to get a rate hike? Or is this telling us that with the good job market and a good job number, are we going to get a rate hike, and the rate hike is going to impair the markets, right? So you know what? I don't know. That's the nice thing about trading, right? Everybody's got an opinion, and they affect the markets. And the thing I can tell you is that when you expect something, all right, don't expect it. So gold is trading up about $8 from the top of value, which is at 1062.60. We've got the point of control right here at 1061.20. I've got the 1059.80 as the bull bear zone right here, actually coming in at the 5-minute pivot, 25 and 59.80, and then 1053.80 is the bottom of value. All right. I know I've been all over the board today. We got 7 minutes left. Are there any more questions, Anthony?
I was able to answer all of them through the chat.
All right. So once again, let's be careful here. All right. Let's be careful on this sell-off. All right. Okay. It's got to take out the Globex low significantly. All right. And then I would be looking, for the market to firm up sometime today. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I think. So, all right, everybody, have a good day, and stay with us on Twitter. We've been pretty hot with the Twitter, and keeping you guys in. Please answer my survey on whether you think there's going to be a rate hike, and I'd appreciate it. All right, everybody, talk to you later. See ya. If I can find how to sign up. Boy, I'm really screwed up today, Ant.
What's up? Go ahead and hit that.
All right.
Google Plus, left.
All right, let's try it again.
Left.
There we go.
Stop broadcast.
There we go. Thanks, Anthony. Remember, Western Illinois, Baby Joe. I want you guys cheering for him. Thank you. Bye.